Hi! Boy, do I have a doozy for y'all. Hold on just a second. I'm going to share my live, put it on my Facebook, because I think this is something my Facebook friends might want to see. Just give it a share real quick. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing it good. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Oh, let me make it public. Share to my Emberly is a zombie page, which you guys can go and like that if you want. I used to have an old makeup page back in the day. It's still there. I don't really post much on it, but I do try to share shit when I can. So what I have for you is some cringe shit. Old cringy Facebook videos. I got a doozy for you guys today. I haven't rewatched this. I don't know what's going on here. I haven't seen those pants in forever. Haven't seen that shirt in forever. I know what kind of bra I'm wearing. Don't know where that went. I took my gauges out years ago. I got tired of old people at Subway being like, "Doesn't that hurt?" Yeah, it does if you sleep on it wrong and don't take care of your fucking ears. Yeah. This was at my old roommate's house. I have a lot of traumatizing memories in this place. So, let's see what's going on. I have a comment here on the side. You can't see it. But it was one of my friends. They said, "I hope things get better for you. Keep your head up." It has like 5 sad reactions. I don't rewatch shit. Especially shit. This is September 4th, 2018. And so let's get to it.
Okay, good. It started. See if I can. Okay.
Hold on, can you hear it? Maybe I'm the one that can't hear it. I just want to make sure everything's... I have the desktop audio up all the way. Hey, I got an idea. I'm just gonna check out, I know, I did look so cute. How's the stream missing mod? Can you hear? Let me know.
Good. Alright, so y'all want to hear about my fucking day? Probably not, but I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Good.
So normally how my day goes is I get up the same time that my boyfriend does, and we both get up at like 5 something in the morning. And how it used to be was I would run around and I would get his clothes ready for him, I would get his lunch ready.
I used to get his clothes and his lunch ready for him, and nobody does that for me, not saying they need to, because I'm an adult, but just saying.
I would make sure he'd get up, actually. But, you know something? When everyone else goes to work and the other kid goes to school, you know, I'm up. Everyone else is at work. The kids are up. And I don't get to go back to sleep.
Yeah, so what this was I was staying with a couple, and there was 2 children there, and plus me and my, at the time, boyfriend. I had just turned 21 years old. I had just turned 21 the July before this September. So there was a little 3-year-old that I would take care of as well, because the 7-year-old would go to school, and I love them kids so much. But I guess this is me kind of venting. I felt like I really didn't have anyone to vent to. I didn't have anybody, so I would do stuff like this. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about, like...
And for whatever reason, my boyfriend gets mad because I bring up taking a nap. Laying the little girl down and taking a nap. Like, I get that you're working. No, I'm probably not. I mean, I'm not throwing slabs and shit all fucking day. I'm not working all day.
I threw slabs. I ended up, several years later, ended up working at the same mill, except I was on cleanup. So I would have to pick up the slabs that those lazy fucks would just throw in the floor. So, girl, oh, I love you.
Oh, you're jealous because I don't go to work until 4 o'clock. Well, it's not like I get to do anything that I want to do before then.
Yeah, I remember this. I was working down at the pizza place. I was like, maybe these people will take better care of their kids if I'm not readily available to just be there. So, because my boyfriend, when he was like working, he was like, go ahead, quit your job at Subway. I'll take care of you. You've been there for me all these years, and this and that. And I'm like, okay. And I don't know I mean, I hated Subway. I like, so, I mean, I don't know. It's just what I did. I quit my job. Never again will I ever do that. I don't give a shit what anyone tells me. I don't, because this was miserable. I was left here to care for these kids. Like the mom of the kids was the only one that I would make sure, like, that would make sure that I had things that I needed and, like, things that the kids needed. But even then, like, I'd have to go down the street to my mom's. This house was down the street from my mother's house. I'd have to go down there and I'd have to borrow stuff to take care of the kids with. Like, it was just shitty. Let me get back into this. I need to let it play or it'll never be finished.
I don't get to sleep in. I have to straight.
Missing Mud, I'm gonna get on my phone and look at the chat, because, like, I can't switch back and forth and I want to be, like, able to talk. If that makes sense. A slab is just a big piece of fucking wood. Like when when at a sawmill it comes in as a log and then it gets sawed very different ways until it becomes boards. And, like, what I would do is I would clean up the big fucking mess that would make. So yeah.
Clean up the house. I have to set stuff out for dinner. Stuff that I do.
Look at that.
What the fuck?
I don't know what I'm talking about here.
But, there's stuff that I have to do. Like, it's not like I can just do whatever the fuck I want to do. It's not like I'm having a great time and everything's just so easy for me, because it's not. You don't even know how my day started. Like, I had to go to my brother's school and talk to somebody because he's a prick.
Uh-oh.
Because he bullies everyone into getting everything that he wants.
Oh, no.
And I'm sick of it.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, I took $10 out of the savings. Out of mine and his savings. Let me tell you something. I put that $10 there. And I needed to get to Craigsville. Sure, I would have had gas. I could have walked. Had the fucking high school actually been in Richwood.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so we had a flood in 2016 that unfortunately took our schools away from us, and this is a very small town. We don't have a lot going for us, and that was devastating. And this was just 2 years after that happened. I don't know what brother I'm talking about here. I don't know if I'm talking about brother number 3 or number 4. Could be any of them. Very well could be. It could be either of them. I think both of them were acting up around this time. I think that was something that was really eating at me, because I remember back then I was, like, asking, like, for advice from my crazy friend's mother. I was like, what the fuck did you do when your boys started acting up? Just dumb shit. I mean, just getting on here and ranting like that, and it really seems like I didn't give a shit. I've been to the school a lot of times. This time doesn't sound like the time I'm thinking of, so that's why I'm thinking there must have been different times. I don't know.
But it's not. Because of that dumb shit that's all the way in fucking Craigsville, and I had to take money out for gas.
I'm blaming everyone else.
And
when I very well could have minded my own business. Because I was supposed to be focusing on my life. This could have seemed like a completely avoidable argument, and that's something I've had to learn how to do in my marriage, is, like, some things I just can't do nothing about, and I can't, things are a lot different because I have my own kid now. Like, and that brother, if I'm thinking it's brother number 3, I'm sorry, I'm getting them confused. Kid number 3, kid number 4. So it'd be brother number 2, brother number 3. It's confusing. I don't want to say anybody's names. But somebody was acting up.
He's mad at me about that. And it's like, you know what? I don't give a fuck.
Whoa.
I don't. So you need to figure out something financially with your own shit before you get mad at me.
Wow. And wow. I can't believe I just blatantly said that. I mean, because it's no wonder he never looked at my Facebook. Well, I know one thing though. If I have felt like I could like talk to him and it would go anywhere, then I don't think I'd be doing this. I know I just keep defending myself or whatever, but like it's legit. Like, I mean, dude, no, like all those people that you see get online, like Queen Cobra, she's one of them. Shani, she's one of them. There's times in my life where I could have picked up a camera and I could have recorded a lot worse than this situation here, because I was living in a house at some point with like no power, no water, hadn't had power water for years. It was a short time, but it was still a part of my life, and it was during the winter time, and that's what Rev and Shani remind me of. Just, I don't know. There's just a lot of white trash moments I could have recorded too, and this is one of them.
I only took $10 fucking out, and I'm the one that put that in there.
Okay, but that's not the point.
Don't even say anything to me about fucking shit until you're perfect, until you have your fucking shit together.
Oh, girlfriend. Well, see, I was a very financially... I was abusive. I'm just gonna say that. Like, even though that was not my intent, I was. This is some... my head's going through a whirlwind listening to myself. It's like instead of just being like... I don't know, taking responsibility for, because like I said, this was a situation I should have just minded my own business, and it wouldn't have even happened, but I will always care about my family, so, I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't do nothing, absolutely nothing for any of them anymore, but, back then it was stupid shit, I had no business going to his school and saying jack shit, but I guess at the time I felt like I needed to, or that I was justified in doing so, but me just being like, oh, make sure you're perfect. Well, when did that, just, I don't know, I feel like I held that dude back a lot, so, but that's okay. I think we held each other back a lot, but so.
Like, I want to leave. Like, I just want to leave. I'm so fucking sick of my life and everything and everybody. I'm sick of it.
Oh boy.
I'm sick of everyone. You don't fucking know what things are to me because you're not me and I'm not you. And just because I don't fucking work at a fucking mill doesn't mean that everything that I do or ever will do is like less significant than your shit.
And I proved that a millionfold. Proud of it. Good point in my life. Missy Maud says she'll be right back. You can pause. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, maybe, I guess. Yes.
Gotta tell working hard. You don't gotta tell me shit about nothing. Cause I fucking know what it's like to fucking work hard. I know what it's like to fucking hate your job. I like my job now. Alright, motherfucker, but you weren't with me when I was in Pittsburgh.
Ooh,
you don't know what the fuck I went through.
Yeah.
I guarantee you everything I went through is a lot worse than whatever the hell you're going through over there.
Wow. And to be honest, I did get burnt out at the mill, and it was terrible. And I am disgusted with my own behavior, and if I was working that job all day and my husband was sitting here on live dissing me like this, we just wouldn't be together, straight up. Like, it just, if you're like this, get to this point, you just shouldn't be together.
Now that you've got a job, you gotta keep that shit, and you gotta keep your shit together. And I know that sometimes I don't really help out the best. I'm not the best influence when you're trying to quit certain things, and I'm over here doing those certain things. Like, I know that that's not helpful.
Oh, the pot smoking.
But it'd be a lot better if maybe we just didn't live together, but I know that if we didn't, I would never see you, so...
That's some true shit, but, like, I'm not even worked up about any of this stuff, so it's like I tried to start off with one thing, but then it just, I mean, the real stuff started coming out. The real stuff I was bothered by started coming out, and this is totally not something that should have happened publicly. I feel a little weird streaming it, but I mean, it's so old now. I mean, it's not really relevant anymore, so. But this is focusing on how poorly I handled things, reacted to things, and pretty much just to remind myself how I'm different now. I mean, I'm still Emberly, but this right here is not something I would do. This right here is disrespect. I mean, it's not something I would do to my husband. I mean, obviously I did it because this is me we're watching, but it's not something I do. Like, I've made my smart remarks on Facebook when I was pregnant and stuff like that. But this just popping a squat on the coffee table in the middle of the living room of not my house, just running my mouth.
It's like either way there's a problem. You know something? Because I'm allowed to be mad. I'm allowed to have feelings without people acting like a fucking jerk.
Ooh. And you do.
And you know something?
And so does everybody.
You're fucking lucky to be with somebody like me because I'm a damn good fucking woman.
I'm sorry, I just look like a little girl.
And you know, you got these other dudes around you who don't have good women in their lives that have fucking piece of shit wives.
Wow.
Their wives aren't fucking up, running around just to make sure you got your shit together. You think anyone's ever running around making sure I'm straight? No.
No. And that's the story of my life. And it's like a prophecy complex now. It's like I say it so much, then it happens. And it's like, well, of course no one wants to be there for you if you're just sitting here constantly saying shit like this. This is something I still struggle with. I am still laid up from where I hurt my foot. I tried to return back to work. But I was hurt and I couldn't like use a chair for my job. And so I'm just spicy Emberly in this one. Selena, this was probably during a time period we weren't friends. Selena's in the chat. Hey! Yeah, girl, I'm 21 here, living down at the roommate's house. Me and the dude, here we go.
Never! Not a goddamn fucking person!
Except my mom.
I have to make sure that I'm okay, that I'm straight.
My husband feeds me.
Because ain't nobody gonna fucking do it for me. You know how I know? Because I've been there. I've been at my fucking lowest. I've been there.
21-year-old Emberly. Wait till you meet 22-year-old Emberly. Wait till you meet that bitch. That bitch was at her lowest.
And all everyone fucking did was criticize me and talk shit on me and make me feel bad for being in a bad place.
Take yourself out of the bad place. Stop trying to play house with little fucking boys who ain't ready for a fucking relationship and shit like that. You know? Stop working these fucking stupid dead-end jobs. And you know what's funny? I got fired from, I'll just go ahead and say it. I was working at, like, the pizza place in town. I was working down a Hole in the Wall. And I was doing a rant video, and I was going off. It's sometime after this, because I think me and him had just got our, like, first apartment together, which went horribly. And I was doing a rant, I was getting ready for work, and you know, I put my shirt on and I turn around and you could see the big Hole in the Wall signature logo on the back of it. And like, this was around the time that Low guy, that Cody guy, was a cop around here, and he was just harassing all the young girls around here. And this dude had it out for me bad because he heard me call him a rent-a-cop to his girlfriend at the time. I was like, what's his problem? Short, bald, fucking rent-a-cop? I don't care. Fuck that guy. He's a weirdo. But, yeah, he was, like, taking my live, I don't know if it was him, but people were taking my live videos and showing them to the owners, and there was a whole lot more in that situation, but like, long story short, I ended up getting fired, and like they like kind of made it seem like it was about like my videos and stuff like that, and people were calling me crazy. And so that's what I mean by, had I like stayed online during the worst times of my life, I totally would have been a lolcow. I would have been I resonate with it,
I've been through a whole lot of fucked up shit. I think I fucking deserve a little bit of fucking downtime.
Yeah, nap. I wanted a nap.
Alright? The shit that I've been through makes me quiet, makes me anxious. It's like I can't breathe. It's like someone's fucking choking me.
And it wasn't until 2024 that I went to go get help for shit like that. Now I don't feel like that. There's still some days where I do, but a lot of the time I don't.
But I've had to get over a lot of things just because I wanted to keep this fucking dude in my life. And I tried so fucking hard and I've put up with so much fucking shit.
And specifically, I'm talking about his father's, who passed away. He hasn't passed away yet during this time period. He passes away October 2018. And, yeah. That was, I lost my train of thought. When I bring up something that's bad to me, I lose my train of thought. I was talking about his father's wife, who had addiction issues, and, at that time, I didn't understand any of what she must have been going through. I'm not here to empathize with her. She's still scum of the earth, and I wouldn't piss on her if she was on fire. But I understand things a bit better now, and she just should have left. Her focus should have been on getting clean and getting all her kids back, but yeah, that was horrible. And at this time, I thought that I was infertile. I thought that I couldn't have a baby, and I have always wanted a family. More than anything, I've always wanted a family. And I'm sorry, I gotta keep my leg propped up and stuff. This is really uncomfortable. So she faked a pregnancy for 5 months, and I know it was faked. And then she went to some kind of doctor appointment and told my ex's father that it was an ultrasound, and he was trying to work. He had just went back to work up at the hotel where I met him when I was 16. He was back up there. And she went to this appointment while he was at work, and she said they did an ultrasound and found out that the baby is brain dead. So. And then I kept asking my ex and his dad, I'm like, well, how are they getting rid of that? That's a 5-month-old fetus. She has to push it out, or has to have a DNC or something. I mean, she literally tried to play it off just a miscarriage. It just, a small miscarriage. As if it was a lot smaller than 5 months old. And I'm just over here trying to tell them there's something not right about this. I'm telling you, there's something not right about this. And sometime after his father had died, I just couldn't shake the feeling that something, really wrong happened. That this could have been avoidable and that people were behind it. I'm still not quite sure what happened. I'm not going to speak any more about that. But I found out who her family was, and I reached out to her stepmom. Her stepmom spoke to me, and she had been in that woman's life since she was 4, since the dad's wife was 4. She said that she took her to the appointment to get her tubes tied a few years before she met my ex's dad. She faked 4 pregnancies, and that caused so much shit. It really messed me up. Here in this era, I was really, really messed up, and also really naive too, and just because this type of shit is not something that I would put up with now. I don't do bullshit. I just don't. If I don't like somebody, I can't help but show it. I don't know. I just don't no more, Anyway.
And I fucking love him. It's just so immature.
Immature.
And it makes me look bad sometimes.
You make yourself look bad.
All this shit's not my fucking place. It's not my fucking responsibility.
Right.
But I'm here. and I do shit anyway.
Well, that's on you then. And it's
Yeah,
like, and it's
it-
like that, and it's like that dude always used to tell me. He's like, well, nobody asked you to do that, and which is so rude. Which is so rude and just obviously just not the right kind of situation for me, you know, because I'm not going to change who I am. Like, if I go out of my way to do stuff and, like, you are not appreciative of it, you'll never see me again.
It's shit that I don't even want to do.
Then don't do it.
But I wouldn't, want to be anywhere else doing anything else because this is not my time to be doing anything else right now.
Why?
I like the girls that I babysit on occasion a lot.
Hold on, I can't hear.
I like them a lot. But I want to go to sleep. I have the opportunity to go to sleep right now because she's asleep. But in a little bit, I'm going to have to go pick up her sister. So that's out the window. I can't take a nap. It's going to take me forever just to fall asleep. By the time I get to fall asleep, it's going to be time to get that girl off the bus. You think I ask anyone for fucking help? My mom lives right down the street. You think I ask her, hey, can you go and get her from the bus stop? No. I won't do it. She probably would do it, but I'm not going to ask her. Because I'm a considerate fucking person who realizes she's got kids of her own that she needs to be looking out for and watching, and she's tired. She doesn't need to go out fucking side where it's hot as shit. And at 4 o'clock this...
What the hell that dog barking? Oh. Okay.
This evening I gotta go to work. And, I don't get out of there till almost 10 o'clock. And by the time I'm done and I get home, he's asleep. Because he has to go to bed early. What kills me about that is... like, you'll stay up to play your game with your homies and shit, but you won't stay up late and talk to me. I don't understand. Do I have to be behind a headset for someone to give a shit?
Oh!
Is that
do I have to be behind a headset to give a shit? Oh, and by the way, my husband is playing Fallout 4 right now, so the video games really weren't a problem. I actually quite like video games now, which I always have, but just during this time period, dude, I didn't have money to be buying shit. I didn't even have my own place to live, so, like, I didn't want to have to, like, lug shit around, and, I mean, I just felt like, okay, I'm not really in a stable situation. I don't even have my license, and yet I was driving a car. It's a whole different other story, but I don't know what I was saying. I forgot what I was talking about. It happens to me all the time. I'm like Dory from Nemo at this point. Oh, yeah, I mean, I just now this year bought myself a computer. I don't know, there was other things I wanted before I felt like I could actually sit down and, like, enjoy doing stuff like this, Because any other time, I can't keep things to myself. I overshare a lot, and, like, that's a bad trait of mine, but whatever, I don't even give a shit. I have enough bad traits that I'm already trying to work on, and that's fine, but, just how bad it was back then, and you'll see, like, there's gonna be more videos that we'll look at some point.
It is. I tell you something, things don't change pretty fucking soon with everything, with my family, with my relationship, with the whole situation. If shit don't change, I'm fucking leaving. I'm fucking out of here, and I won't fucking come back.
Liar!
And I'll come back to Richwood, I'll come back to my family, but all this other bullshit, I won't fucking come back to, because there's just, and it's not like I'm getting treated really bad, and it's not like my man doesn't care about me or love me.
Your man?
It's just I'm not going to settle for what's comfortable, and I'm going to fucking demand the shit that requires. You gotta have certain things to have me. Like...
Like what?
And
like what? Like what? Because he ain't have a license, a place to live. What? What does it require? What does it require? Like, I've always had low standards, but, like, what's it require? Because, like, dude, some of the shit I went through during this era it was fucking ridiculous. I clearly didn't believe in myself enough. And look how skinny I am. Mwah!
And it's just not, it'll be fine for a long time, and then he'll make some snide remark that has me pissed off for like 3 months.
Oh god. This is back when I used to have to spit all the time.
But go ahead, get mad at me because I put gas in my car to go to Craigsville to go and talk to someone at the school.
Oh my gosh, I remember that purse. Jeez, I used to kind of look girly.
Because my brother's acting wild and he thinks that he could just do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Well, girl, that's your brother, not your kid. You know? Ain't your place. This is mama's place. You know? There's teachers there. It's not... Look at you. It's not... Nothing should be on you. You look like you can't handle it.
Fucking mad at me, but that's my fucking family. You want to run around in circles doing shit for your family and they don't even give a fuck about you? Not all of them, I'm just talking about one person. And I ain't even saying that one person doesn't give a shit about you. That's just what I've seen based on that person's actions.
Oh, dissing on the dad right here. Based on
every single time that person has made you leave. Based on every single time that person chose that fucking nasty whore over you.
I'm talking about his dad and the wife.
And you want to fucking get mad at me. Oh my god. It's just, you don't try to understand it all. You don't try to put yourself in my fucking shoes at all. You just, oh, that money's there for a fucking reason. Yeah, well, so was the $800 fucking dollars that was fucking put away. That was there for a reason, and I spent half that shit. That wasn't a fucking problem then, now was it?
Well, it kind of seems like you... Why did I spend half of it? What did we do? What was their $800 for? Where did that come from? Was that... I'm trying to remember.
Jesus Christ. And I know if he sees this shit, he's gonna be pissed off at me. But I don't care. Because it's entertaining. You know, people like to see this shit, apparently. People like to hear me go off, and you know something? I like going off.
Whoa.
I like freaking out. I mean, not freaking out, but I like talking about it. You know, there's shit that needs to be fucking addressed, and I'm addressing it right fucking here.
Where there's nobody, and I doubt he even seen this. Dude, I've got Instagram videos that we have to go through at some point, too. Yeah. Oh.
Because I don't have time to do it when he gets off work. I don't have time to do it when I get off work. And then, by the time work all week, then it's the weekend and no one wants to sit down and have a serious conversation. Everyone wants to have fun. Everyone wants to party. Everyone wants to let loose because they've worked all weekend.
And this was a party house. I got so fucked up here on my 21st birthday that, like, we thought I had alcohol poisoning. Like, it was fucking hilarious. Just these dumb young motherfuckers. And I'm saying that like I'm not still in my 20s or something. And we thought I was dying. And you know what our buddies at the time did? They just, like, gave me a Powerade and then made us go ride dirt bikes. It was a crazy summer.
Let me tell you something, bitch. My fucking weekend is in the middle of the week. And sometimes the days ain't even close together.
Oh.
That's how it's always been. You know, I don't get the fucking weekends off.
Now you do, girl. And you have been for a while.
Fucking at Go-Mart, I didn't get the weekends off. Sometimes I wouldn't even get 2 days off in a row.
Right. That sucks.
I wouldn't get that shit. You know, and people never took it. That's what killed me about when I was working all the time and busting my fucking ass. Nobody tried to work their schedule around me. I'm always having to fucking move shit around for every fucking buddy else.
And that is not something I do anymore.
And I'm fucking sick of that shit. I'm so fucking sick of that shit. And I'm so sick of these boys acting up. Oh my god.
Dude, I'm
I
stressing.
don't know where they get off acting like that. I really fucking don't, because I would have got the shit knocked out of me if I would have acted like that.
True story.
Fucking talking to my mom like that and fucking saying shit to her. Going out and being fucking wild.
Being fucking wild.
I'm just fucking sick of it. I'm sick of everybody's shit. Man. I just don't get it. I just don't understand how there's these fucking nasty, druggy, conniving, thieving ass women that get good husbands, sexy husbands, hardworking, loyal men.
What am I talking about? Who am I talking about here? But hey, girl, you got a great man now. And I think I was always into older men. Definitely. Definitely.
And they turn around and take a big old fucking shit on them. And steal from them. And all this other shit. I will never fucking understand that. Because, you know, I feel like, I mean, my ego might be like way out there, but I feel like I'm a prize. I feel like I'm a gem. I feel like, I mean, I might have an...
I want you to know that even though I am saying these things, I'm reading Selena's thing. I'm saying these things. I'm a catch. I'm a prize. I'm a gem. I had the absolute lowest self-esteem. I did not believe these things about myself. I think I was trying to, like, I guess, fake it till you make it type of thing. I know that I'm a lot better than the person's, like, sitting here. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't think that way about me. I think I'm a lot to fucking deal with. But it is what it is, Tubes.
Attitude, alright, but like that's gotta be fucking provoked. Or you're misreading me. Sometimes I'll go and I'll say something to him and he's like, well, don't get an attitude with me. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
no, I probably got an attitude. Definitely. Oh, my fucking back.
All I did was raise my voice.
All I did was raise my voice. Don't get an attitude, man. I don't have an attitude.
All I did was raise my voice. All I did was just say something. And and it's all the time. Don't get an attitude with me. Well, you know what? You just created a fucking attitude. Thanks a lot. Great job. Awesome. Fucking awesome.
Why are you letting other people control your emotions, Emberly? You don't have to be there. And that was said to you so many times. Well, you don't have to be here. Well,
when we were in the car, I went to go see him during lunch, and it's fucking hot outside. I had to put Bella in a pull-up, because she's still potty training, and just in case she has an accident, I didn't want her to have it in the car. I put it on her this morning when I drove all the way to fucking Craigsville. And then I get to my mom's, and then suddenly I see a message from one of his coworkers, and it was him on his coworker's Facebook saying, can you bring me my other shoes? I didn't think that these shoes would hurt this bad. Well, you know what? Get your fucking shit ready before you go to bed. Don't go straight off your gaming chair onto fucking bed.
Onto the blow-up mattress.
Stop doing that shit. Get your shit ready. Get your fucking shit ready.
Okay, so, man, I'd be mad as fuck if someone says some ignorant shit, you know, because it's like, years later, I went to go work at the same mill, and dude, if I had to put up with this right here, I would have grabbed her by the neck, too. Shit.
For when you have to go to work in the morning, and get yourself up, and get on that fucking truck and go, because I'm not getting up early as fuck no more. You wanna get mad at me for taking naps and shit? Well, good, I won't fucking take naps anymore. You could just fucking get up and do your own shit. Because I ain't nobody's fucking house nigga, I'll tell you that.
Whoa, oh, okay, oh boy, oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. See, okay. There's no excuse for that. I know now that I have no business saying that at all. I have no, and even like when I would like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so uncomfortable now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I mean, I know it's that, and I don't use any of that now. Okay, and if there's a song that I like and I'm doing, and then that's in there, I come up with a substitute word. I had a friend long time ago, because I asked this friend. I said, so like, with like a white person singing a song, and then like the N words in there, is it wrong for us to include that word? And they said yes, and I since changed that. Okay, that at this time I didn't understand like how that looks, or how I have no business saying that. I am so sorry that I said that, and then like the context of it is really fucked up and racist and embarrassed. It's a term I heard a lot growing up, but that's not an excuse whatsoever. I'm so embarrassed by that. Cut the stream right now. Canceled. Lose everything. I'm so embarrassed. Is there anything in the chat? No one's saying anything. I'm so sorry. Let's continue.
I'm not your fucking slave.
Okay. Now this is like a rant my mom would go on, and I'm just kind of imitating that. That's not cool at all.
It don't matter. It don't matter who I'm nice to. Like, it doesn't fucking matter.
So you can just see, like, the depths of, like, ignorance and disgusting behavior that I displayed at this time in my life. And, I don't watch this stuff over, so I'm so sorry.
I've fucking done so much shit for people since I've fucking been alive.
And I think what I'm referencing there is my, shit childhood. Not all of it was shit, okay? I gotta watch when I say things like that. I'm not trying to make my mom feel bad or anything like that, or make anybody feel bad, but I had a big chip on my shoulder. I really felt like the world owed me something, and I just seem like I'm disgusting here. I feel bad for anyone who sat through all of this.
And people just deny me of the shit that I've done. They deny it.
Oh.
They want to act like I wasn't there. Like, I wasn't doing all this shit. Like,
so I guess the Facebook videos are more unhinged than my teenage YouTube rants. You could see as I kind of got older, it kind of got worse. Well, I mean, older in a sense, like from 16 to 21. Oh, gosh.
I mean, and that's why I'm looking for somewhere else to go. Like, he don't want to get an apartment, but I don't want to intrude on this growing family any longer. They have 2 children, another one on the way. We're sleeping in a room that's supposed to be the girls' room. I want to get out of here, and he just wants to, he wants to just save up money till we go somewhere else, like 2 hours away. I ain't gonna say where, but we're planning on moving.
This was a deal breaker, okay? Because there were things that happened after this, and I think I was on board with moving at this time. But I think the more I kind of got to know... Okay, I had an issue with, like, the ex's aunt. But I was not self-aware. So... she seen something in me that I didn't see in myself, which was this shit. Okay? I understand where she was coming from, but of course I didn't really want to be around, because then I'd be around people who might figure out who I really was, you know what I mean? And just, well, also, my mom lived up on a mountain with my dad and his family, and I didn't want to put myself in the same situation that I had seen her in because I would see how things would go. And yeah. It was even though it probably wouldn't have ended up like that, but it still wouldn't have worked out. I'm so embarrassed.
But you know what? That's not even really working. Like, at all. You could get mad at me for taking money out of that pathetic ass fucking savings. I don't give a shit. But I swear to God, if I could find somewhere to live by myself, being a waitress, I don't see what the problem is. It's not any cheaper living here.
No, because
Like, you're gonna...
dude, the people we were living with, he was like telling the ex, my ex, he was like, yeah, give me $200 a month, you can live here. Motherfucker wouldn't even pay. Whatever.
Gonna have to spend money fucking regardless. And it's too bad your fucking family couldn't get their shit together because you could have been up there. You could have been up there fucking helping them out and shit.
Yeah.
But they don't want to get their shit together.
Yeah.
You need to grow up.
You need to grow up too, girl.
And I'm sorry if you happen to see this and you get mad at me and now we're gonna fight. I don't give a fuck.
Whoa.
I just don't. I love
See?
you and everything.
Do ya?
I ain't want to break up. This ain't nothing like that. It's just, I don't know.
Jeez. How terrible. Both of us. Everybody. Everyone in this situation is a scumbag.
Would you rather me just sit here in silence and be quiet and
Yes, that is exactly what he wanted.
stew on it and be shitty to you for months?
No, we didn't
'Cause
want that.
That's
We just want you to shut the fuck up.
how it's been going. That's what I've been doing, and that don't get none of us nowhere.
Alright, let's see how,
To work my fucking guts out.
Whoa.
I have fucked up my body. When I worked in fucking Pittsburgh, I had the wrong kind of shoes. I was on my feet all the fucking time. My big toes are gray. The side of them's gray. Underneath the toenail is dead. My shoulder blade's been fucked up for like 3 years. And my back always hurts.
You don't know pain like I do. You're talking to the Emberly that's a mother now. You don't know nothing about back pain, bitch. Okay? You don't know nothing about foot pain either. You don't know real pain. This Emberly shall know pain, alright? Girl.
My neck, my collarbones and shit. You know, like I had, like, you know, why is it such a fucking pissing contest between everybody?
Okay, I feel like I'm just kind of going in circles and saying the same shit over and over and over and over and over. So when does it change?
That's not me putting on an act. Alright, I don't cry to try to get the things that I want.
See, I recently kind of got accused of this, and I've never cried to be manipulative. I just cry because I'm upset. But don't take it so personally, because chances are the man in your life might have experienced that with his mother, old girlfriends, wives, someone who fake cries. You know, sometimes when you fight, sometimes you could end up accidentally acting like that person is your enemy when you guys should instead be partners, you know?
Because I have an ugly fucking cry face, and that's not gonna get me anywhere. Except for a paper bag over my fucking head or something.
What?
You know what I mean? Like,
No, I don't.
I don't know what kind of bougie ass fucking women that you've had in your fucking life all the damn time, but I can tell you something, you ain't never met nobody like me before. Who's messaging me?
Oh, I'm so pretty. Hey, girl. Oh, look at me. Aw. Aw.
Who's that?
Who is that? Who was it?
Who the fuck is that?
Who is
Who
it?
just messaged me? Lindsay. Who's that? who that is. But anyway.
I don't even know what the name said. Oh,
Anyway.
during this time, I was always getting random messages from guys. I would always get random dick pics, and I could tell you, since I've been with my husband, nobody has hit on me. Nobody has sent me dick pics. No one has, like, and it's great. It's wonderful. That's all I've ever wanted, is for everyone to fuck off.
I'll read it in a minute.
Ugh.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I just wish he was more vocal about his support, like every other male on my Facebook is.
Ooh.
Because, I do appreciate comments. I love that stuff. It makes me feel good. I used to get that all the time when I when I lived at home, when I was a teenager. People would...
Grown men would message me and tell me that I was a sexy zombie. So...
people would message me all the time, and sometimes, and I'm really weary of, when guys message me and talk to me, just because, back when I was a teenager and doing this stuff, men would send me, messages like, oh, you're a really sexy zombie, and, that makes me, as a 16, 17-year-old and a 30-some-year-old man saying that makes me feel uncomfortable, and, even though I'm an adult and stuff, I don't like when people say that, but if you're just... messaging to say, hey, good job, and you're beautiful, and all that. That's good, and stuff. One of my friends messaged me, well, he's not even really a friend. He's someone I went to school with.
Oh, Trevor Bateman.
But he had a crush on me, but I never returned the feelings.
Maybe it's not Trevor, but what I'm talking about is Trevor Bateman messaged me and was like, now he's a decent dude. I don't have a problem with him, but he messaged me. It was like, hey, gorgeous, and I just kind of gave the phone to my boyfriend, and he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And just, but he ended up blocking him, and I don't know, dumb shit.
It happens all the fucking time, and I don't mean to sound cocky or nothing. It actually makes me uncomfortable that I'm attractive, if that makes any sense. Because I think it, misleads people, and it definitely makes my relationships more complicated than what they have to be.
I mean, I don't know. It's... Even though I don't think I mean, that kind of stuff doesn't matter, but my looks have got me in trouble, and I don't understand why. There's definitely a lot more hotter people than me, and I'm pretty much a boy on the inside as well. I don't know. It's fucking stupid.
Because, I am a pretty girl, and I look just like my mother, and she's hot as hell, and,
yeah, she is.
Just sometimes it'll get uncomfortable. This guy, anyway, I was telling a story of this guy, which I've always just been nice to him, just kind of blowing him off or whatever, because I'm kind of afraid of him. He kind of freaks me out.
I don't know who I'm talking about.
But he messaged my Facebook, and he said, has anyone recently told you how fucking beautiful you are? And Jason messaged him back on my iPod, and he said, yeah, her fucking fiance, or yeah, motherfucker, her fiance. And he's like, whoa, hold on there, kiddo,
Hold on there, kiddo.
Watch your language. But, something, you don't say that. You don't just randomly say that to somebody,
Yeah, okay, if that's what was said, that is disrespectful and weird. So how does this end?
Because I let me tell you something. There was this one time
oh, God.
I seen that this girl had, messaged him.
Message me?
And I didn't read it. But the next day when I go through his messages, she's not there.
Sadie. I remember that. I don't think anything was going on there. I mean, I think maybe. But, I don't know. But, I don't care. But, I don't mean to call these names out. I just remember who I'm talking about. I don't mean to out anybody. Everybody's cool with me now. It's fine. But, yeah.
So, that had me real, worked up for a long time. And I didn't ask him about it. I didn't say anything. I just got mad until one day I was like, so, why the fuck did she accept your message request?
Oh.
And, you know, and they weren't, like, I don't know, they were talking about something else, but, like, it wasn't anything bad. But, you know, she's just a shady bitch. The girl I'm talking about, she's shady.
She was a kid. No, Emberly. No, Emberly. The person you're calling a shady bitch right now, I'm actually getting mad at myself. I didn't know I said this. She was a kid. And when you'd be parked out in front of the mill to pick up your little boyfriend, that girl used to walk from school to her house. Okay? Chances are that weirdo was talking to her. You don't go and blame the young girl. And in season 2 of my bullshit, we'll figure that out too.
As fuck. Everything's just been nothing but bullshit.
Yep.
And so I am on a fucking journey to fucking change that shit. Because I have to.
Why am I shaking?
I fucking have to. I have to do something. Anything. I gotta do something.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thank y'all for listening. Thanks for watching.
You psycho bitch. You fucking crazy. Whatever, bitch. You're cute.
Or something, whatever.
You're cute, though. That's probably the only reason. Okay, so, what's that? This is when Emma was little. Okay, here's an apartment video. What's this about? Is it gonna load?
Oh my god, so I've been up since like 2 this morning waiting for his direct deposit to hit, and I go out and it didn't hit yet.
On my neck.
I get to go about 3 o'clock in the morning, still no direct deposit. And then I come home, and then one of my friends from Pittsburgh starts talking to me. I'm on the phone with him for a little bit.
John!
And then I guess his phone died, so I was like, I will go back to town. I go to town, and I'm trying to go to the bank to see if it came.
Okay, so this is December 2018. So the ex's dad passed away. He's been passed away for nearly 2 months at this point.
And it came, but on my way there, on my way to the bank, second time, 3 in the fucking morning. At this point, it's like 4:30. And then my car runs out of gas.
Yeah.
My car runs out of gas right in front of Mountaineer Mart. So I just pull in all fucked up into the parking lot. And then I'm like, well, goddamn. So I finished walking to the ATM. My face is still frozen. I can't move my mouth right. And then I get over there, and I see that the money's in the bank, and that's cool. So I walk over to my mom's house. And, you know, I'm messaging her on Instagram, and I'm, like, calling her, and she's not answering. So I was like, all right, maybe she won't hear me start up her giant tank of a vehicle and pull off with it. I started her car, I grabbed a gas can, and I started her car, and I just took off.
It wasn't a fucking car. It was a Suburban, bitch. It was a big-ass fucking Suburban that we were fucking raised in, dude. It was our family vehicle. Miss that fucking thing.
Off like a maniac with it, and I went and woke Jason up, and it's like 5 o'clock, you know. That, you know, he has to go to work at 6, so that's not a bad time to wake up. So I wake him up, and he's being all shitty, and because I needed his help, you know, I couldn't do this all by myself, and fucking, I go and get him, and then, you know, we go to Mountaineer Mart, then we got into an argument about how much gas to put in the gas can, right in front of the cashier, so that's great. But when I was walking home from Mountaineer Mart, when I was walking to my mom's house, I realized I was bleeding all over myself. I forgot I wasn't done having my cycle.
That's way too much information, girlfriend. Way too much information about the whole thing, about the period, about, at this point, I'm just openly saying his name and shit, and that's crazy. That's wild to me. I don't know why I'm even shocked. I mean, because I did it. I'm the one that did it. But, yeah, I think I remember my goodness. I think I remember the argument we got into about how much gas to put in there. And that was always so embarrassing. Always so embarrassing.
And so I made a mess of myself walking home and just bled everywhere. It was just bad. And then, you know, I have him take my car over to my mom's, and then I put my mom's vehicle back in her driveway. And she didn't even open my messages, so I don't think she noticed. I hope I didn't wake anybody up. Oh my god.
This thing says there's 10 comments. I want to see all the comments. More comments. Oh.
And it's just a fucked up morning. He's just shitty the whole time.
Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Like, I don't need as an excuse for the fucked up ways that he would act. You know, every time we get into an argument, he'd bring up his brother raping him as a kid.
Oh my god, oh my god. So yeah, this was an ex that would do that, and I can't believe I'm just over here naming it off. But it was that guy I was with when I was in Pittsburgh. And he was a bit older than me. Like, I was 18, he was 23, and then like when I was like 19, 20, he was 25 when we broke up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, anytime I would call him out on stuff, he'd bring up stuff that happened to him when he was a kid, and I'm just kind of like, what does that have to do with you cheating on me? Like,
his mom died, he'd bring up how he don't know his father. You know what I mean? I just felt bad for him. And then I start telling my friend about Jason, and no one compares to him.
Wait, just wait till you meet Alan. Just wait till you meet your husband.
I had to really set the record straight and tell him that I never loved Jordan, because I didn't.
I didn't.
The rest of this morning's gonna play out. I gotta babysit my sister today.
What?
Fuck. I need to sleep. When we went back to the gas station to put more gas in my car, because I don't know why we just didn't put gas in the car and then move it to the gas pump. I don't fucking know.
Oh, y'all are stupid. That's why.
It's fucked up. We go and we get into an argument about which side he prepaid the gas on. And I kept fucking I kept driving to the wrong side of where my gas hole is.
My gas hole.
Where my thing is.
Gas tank?
I know how to get a bitch mad, don't I? Look what Emma did to my mannequin head. She painted it with lots and lots of eyeshadow.
Nice. Good job, Emma. Gas hole.
It's dead this morning. Usually it's popping.
It's popping. My Cardi
I got one
B
viewer,
face.
I don't know who that is. I haven't got any notifications about anybody watching. But yeah, that was my crazy ass morning. I can't believe that shit. And then people got the nerve to get an attitude with me. I can't believe that shit.
Always got the nerve, don't
just because you had to.
Everybody else in the world around you always has the nerve, don't they? It's never anything to do with you, is it? No, it's not.
Wake up a little bit earlier. Motherfucker, I've been up since 2 in the morning.
How fucking high am I in this video? Or am I just tired? Like, what's going on? So you could see the type of stuff I was into back in.
Going hard at this for 4.5 hours.
Do you see the fucking oven open behind me with the fan on top of the counter? We broke 2 ovens doing that shit. And I know now that that's fucking dangerous. Or is it when you do it with a gas stove it's really dangerous? I don't know, but either way.
Hey! It'll get better. There's my one viewer. Now
I've always had one viewer. Thanks for being here, one viewer.
I don't, honestly, some people in my life have a problem with these live videos, and they have an issue with things I say on here, because, you know what, because it's just me calling them out on stuff, and they don't like it, and they don't like how I talk about things, and, something, I don't think I'm meant to be around here, and I am looking at other options to go somewhere else.
Oh, I thought I was gonna go back to Pittsburgh, is what I was talking about here. I'm like, yeah, fuck this place. I'm just gonna go back to Pittsburgh.
Because my friend from Pittsburgh I don't know, he said something real interesting to me this morning.
I don't really.
Because I don't know, I guess maybe him and other friends maybe got some plan to go somewhere and do something else. And
how vague. Him and some other friends, they got a plan to do something somewhere else. Like, God. Oh, I wouldn't want to be this age ever again.
I would really like to go where they're going, because I ain't never been there before, and we'll just see what happens. But it did turn out, for the most part, people in Pittsburgh did kind of think I was cool. I mean, I do just kind of have this swag.
Wait, hold on, let me finish what I'm saying.
About me that's just undeniable. Just mwah. It's perfecto. It's awesome.
This was me trying to build a personality. This is me trying to... I don't know. I just have that swag about me, It's undeniable. Mwah. The fuck? Swag. No! Swag. And people in Pittsburgh did not think I was cool. Do you know that song Pretty Fly by The Offspring? I don't think I'm even that. You could see throughout these videos kind of what a loser I was. But 2018 Emberly's nothing compared to 2017 Emberly. That shit. I didn't give a shit. I got those videos somewhere. It's funny.
Because, I have an incredible work ethic. Not now. I'm a bummy piece of shit not doing anything now.
This is after I got fired from that place. I don't know where those videos are. They must be on my older Facebook. Sometimes I would get locked out of that Facebook, or like this Facebook here wasn't it wasn't always my primary Facebook. So.
But, basically I've been working for a real long time, and...
Oh, I had got fired, and then, my ex's aunt was, trying to tell my ex to tell me to try to get unemployment and stuff like that. And at this point, I had been, unemployed for, a month, and, I wasn't really doing anything, and, I mean, I don't know why I wasn't doing anything. I know that was a really bad place. It was... yeah, it was bad. It was bad, and I know my ex was, he straight up told me once that he was, terrified that he would just come home one day and I'd just be dead because I done offed myself. Or so. No one deserves to live like that, But it was a legit thing, and I wish I would have had, I don't know, put my ego aside and just asked for help. But at the time, I didn't think I needed help, because trust me, what I'm displaying here is only a very small fraction of what I've seen and went through and endured. And I have a story time too. I'll share a story time about the first time someone at the school ever seen bruises up and down my back. It's a really awkward story. I considered myself one of the tamer ones, just the bar was so fucking low to begin with that I didn't feel like I needed to improve, because it's well, at least I'm not like my dad. At least I'm not like this sibling, or, this family member. You know what I mean? It would always be like, well, this person is worse, so why should I change me? I work hard. I do this. Me, 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 me. And I'm still me, 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 me. You know, there are a lot of things about me that haven't changed, but I feel like the things that were very detrimental to friendships and a social life, and because I really just kind of was a cruddy person. Seriously, I was doing some cruddy ass things too in these days too.
And anytime that I was unemployed, it wasn't even for like a month. Yeah, I just get back into it, and I wouldn't leave a job unless I absolutely had to. Thank you. I've always been like that, and I get a lot of criticism for just things that I say. I was having a conversation with this one chick yesterday, and this chick, she's always around this other woman I don't like. It's a woman that I think is responsible for my future father-in-law's death. I think that she was in some way responsible for that.
I am talking about my old friend Courtney, because when when my ex's father passed away, she was already cheating with several people, but one person in particular was Courtney's brother-in-law. She was cheating with him. And so then, that became his girlfriend. And he started bringing her around that family, which at the time I was cool with that family. And but then I wasn't cool anymore, because I felt it was so disrespectful that they would have her around, and I was sickened. And it still makes me sick, but I have a lot of forgiveness, a lot of empathy, and it's still painful to think about, but that's who I'm talking about. And when I tried to speak to her about it, she was like, well, the way I was raised was not to rock the boat. And I'm just over here like, whatever.
And I told this girl, I said, she was like, oh no, I just like her memes or whatever. I don't like anything else, and I'm just like, that's not the point. The point is you're friends with her on Facebook. You didn't know her before all this, so you weren't already friends with her. It's not like I'm asking you to delete. So I didn't even, ask her to delete it, but she's just, how she knows her is her baby daddy's brother is with this chick. So this chick is someone that this whole family is exposed to all the time. And I was like, don't you dare leave your kids with her. Because I used to babysit her kids. I'm attached to her kids.
Yeah.
I was like, don't you dare leave your kids alone with this woman. I was like, there's a reason she doesn't have her other 3 kids. She don't like kids. She's not good to them. She don't deserve to be around them. She's just going to be fake nice to them. But she was like, I don't want to rock the boat. No, I wasn't raised to rock the boat in other people's homes. And it's like, well, I don't care, because at one point I lived with these people I'm talking about, and I actually had to leave because me and my boyfriend couldn't get along. And you know what? It was a lot of stress, because
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember that. They kind of like pulled us to the side and was kind of like, you guys fight too much. You guys are doing crazy shit. And then like, I'm pretty sure I did just like leave. I'm trying to remember.
Come home from work, I would still be watching these kids. And, of course they're allowed in the bedroom. They're allowed in my bedroom whenever, no one's home. But then when Jason would get home from work, he'd be real mad that the kids are just walking into our room. And it's like, you know what? Like, I don't know what the hell Andrew wants. Jason's brother, I don't know what the fuck he wants. He just said, never mind, I got it to work. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing something. Maybe you should tune in on this instead of doing what I'm kidding. Go to school. Finish school. Stay in school. But, yeah, I've even pissed my own mother off with some of the things that I've said on here, like she's just like, you don't talk about our family issues and stuff on here. And I really feel like maybe if I would maybe it would do something, because it really seems to me like sometimes one of my brothers, he walks around here having people thinking a different kind of way about his family.
That's the one I'm talking about.
And that's not fair, because, you know, the way he's making other people think is absolutely not true.
It might be a little true. Might have been a lot of truth. Some of it I think was, I don't know. That's not me to speak on. Not my business. Not my circus. Not my monkeys. Alright?
You know, my mom don't borrow money from her kids, like, not consistently. You know what I mean? She's always helping me out, you know, at the end.
My mother has never accepted money from me. I've always had to sneak it into her purse. I don't know why I made it seem like, oh, not consistently. She never asked for money or did anything anytime. It's just a thing I do. Occasionally, okay? Stop. Jesus Christ, Emberly.
End of the week, I'm always running out of cigarettes. And, you know, she's always able to, well, I know that sounds terrible because it's cigarettes, but still, you know, if I ask for help, she's still able to help me.
See how I don't have a filter? And see, I'm a terrible liar, too, and I'm just
and I know she ain't borrowing money from my brother to give to me to help me. That just makes no sense. And that, you know, that's stuff that I wish I could talk about, because I know that I've got friends of his or something on here. Like, I got people that know which brother I'm talking about, and, you know, I just want people to know my mom's not a fucking bummy ass parent. You know, she's a fucking beast, alright? And it pisses me off. 'Cause
it don't matter what everybody else thinks. I mean, I get it, you're trying to take up for your mama, but it really don't matter what everybody else thinks.
She don't want to overreact in front of my sister when they start on their bullshit. And I don't know, they're like all needy and stuff. Yeah, I guess because of the baby or whatever. But they really just need to grow the fuck up. You know, imagine if I acted like that every time a new baby came into the family. I'm the oldest of 6 kids. You know, I just heard she's having another baby. So, well, come on in. Well, What's up, bruh?
What's up, bruh? Because 4 fucking times it was a bruh.
Because it was me and then 4 boys and then a girl. I have a baby sister. She's 2 years old.
That's the same age my daughter is now. She's almost 3.
And she's really, really, really smart. She's got such an attitude, and she smacks. But she's so funny. She's so cute. And she loves Cardi B. She loves everything I listen to.
Oh, man. And that molded a little bit of her personality.
Sings with me, even though she's not singing words. She's just going, ah. It's funny. So anyway, I made this hat. I don't know if you'd seen it before. I'm still not done with it. It's got a zombie on it. It's really tight because it's supposed to fit my mannequin. I haven't adjusted it or anything, but yep, it's early as fuck in the morning. I have to babysit the baby today. All kinds of shit. He might get off work early. I might have to go pick him up, and if that's the case, I'm gonna have to take the baby to Summersville. But I don't know. Something needs to happen soon. I need to get into something. You know, something creative, something artistic, something that's gonna not make me blow up, but something that's gonna give me more experience so that I can blow up. Because I know I got the potential to do it. You know, and I need to be surrounded by more people like my mom. My mom's very supportive, and she believes in shit that I want to do. And you know, I just need to be around. I need to be around her more, but
I understand what you're meaning, yeah. Let's fast forward a little bit.
I still want to do that. But yeah, you know, just last winter, the tables were completely, not completely. I mean, his shit's always been worse than my shit, but the tables are turned, because this time around he has a job and I don't. I got fired from my last job because of my live videos, and, I guess it was a live video. I was getting ready for work, and I put my work shirt on, and it was, you know, usually I delete these. I don't keep them posted because of shit like that.
because of people like that. But I don't regret anything I've said on here because, I used to do this back in the day, a long time ago. I have an old ass YouTube channel. I really spoke out against bullying and shit like that. I had a friend that had committed suicide like just after freshman year.
I don't think that's something I've talked about on any of my streams, and I've kind of refrained from talking about it because I think it's disrespectful. But since it's been brought up, maybe I can vaguely bring it up, but let's see what I have left to say about it.
And me and her didn't end on good terms, and I felt guilty. So I really honestly feel like I was trying to blame it on kids that I knew she had a problem with, kids that I knew picked on her. And I mean, this is just a fact. It's not to call anybody out or throw anybody under the bus because we were all kids back then. I don't think people really think about things before they say it, and
Right.
and people don't understand that life's not going to be like that forever. And I mean, she was only 15. She wasn't even done growing. She wasn't even done blossoming into a woman. She wasn't even done yet. And, I mean, she was short, she was round, she had glasses, she wasn't really girly, she liked to hunt and fish, she was from the Levacy, Quinwood area. I had never been over there, but I had known her since 6th grade, sorry. I known her at the beginning of middle school, that's how I passed.
Yeah, straight up.
She was in class with me, and she was always really smart, and it's not like she didn't contribute to the school at all, because when we first started our freshman year at Richwood High School, they were like, we really need to get our shit together or they're going to shut us down and move everyone to Summersville because our school was doing so bad and we had such a terrible graduation rate. Well,
All right, my grade changed it.
And that changed. You see how many honor students there are now. My brother is in the honor society. He does all kinds of shit. And we had the best student council when I was in high school. They raised thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Our prom was like $12,000 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was insane. And it didn't even look like a gymnasium. It was gorgeous. I had a great time. Yeah. I was single back then, so I had a great time.
That's so mean. And yes, I was single, but I was heartbroken. So I did what I could to make prom as fun as I could for me. And when I say shit like this, it's just some kind of front, Yeah, just saying shit like that. Oh, I was single back then, so yeah, I had a good time. Like, what? Why would someone want to be around someone like that,
Meanwhile, my friends that are in relationships, they're all fighting and crying, and it's like, bro.
Hold on. My Facebook's messing up.
This is supposed to be your night. You're supposed to get down, bitch. You're supposed to get down, bitch.
Okay. Alright, let's skip ahead into the future a little bit here. You're
supposed to fucking just have fun,
motherfucker. Have fun, motherfucker. Okay, here's... Oh, boy. Is this the video where, I think it is. Let's see this story time.
I'm in here. Hey, everybody, what's up? Alright, it's me. Y'all, go away. Leave me alone. I want y'all watch this shit. I want viewers on here. I need viewers on here. Okay, so me and Jason, we go up to his dad's house. And as y'all know, Danielle's, been living up there. And, well, I guess these, past little bit, she's been staying downtown with her boyfriend or whatever. But we went up there. And, she opens the door for us and she's like, what's up? And he was like, we're moving back in here. And she's like, no, you're not. And, he's like, yeah, we are. We're coming back. We're coming up here. You can't keep us away from here. And she was, but anyway, what's really super...
Dude, that is probably Shishi. I guarantee it. It's Shishi meowing at me. I miss her. I wasn't a good mommy to her. She ran away. She's up at the hotel I used to work at now. Or that's where she is. I don't work at the hotel. What are all the comments? I want to see all the comments. View more comments. Oh, my friend Tiffany is actually in the comments of this. The comments are great.
Super funny is we were up there for like an hour, okay, and she was all like, you gotta leave, I'm trying to keep things as calm as possible, you all need to leave. Jason is like, absolutely not, we're not fucking leaving, bitch. So, you know, she was like, I've already talked to everybody at City Hall, shut up, Jesus Christ. She was like, I've already talked to everyone.
I did not kick a cat, by the way. That's not what I did just now. I don't kick cats. That's not what I did. Like, I don't know what that movement was. I did not kick my cat, though. I might have, like, been like, go. I didn't, like, kick my cat or anything. I swear.
At City Hall, you all can't be up here. She can't be up here pointing at me, talking to me. And, you know, but we're keeping everything calm. We're hanging his dad's pictures back up and shit. Well, he was. I was just sitting here in absolute fucking shock. I mean, I'm so uncomfortable. But, you know, he went in there and just started hanging his dad's shit back up. And anyway, she's telling us to leave. This entire time she's telling us to leave, and he's like, no. I mean, this is going on for like an hour. And I finally pipe up and say something. I'm like, you know, why should he have to leave? That was his kid. And she was like, well, I was his wife. I was like, it doesn't matter, you know, and you can't be entitled to something that wasn't even your husband's. That house was in his mother's name.
Yeah,
okay,
but unless he was like the person in charge of his mother's things when she died, you know, unless like there's a will saying this is his or something like that, that doesn't matter. And I think that even though she wasn't entitled to anything of his, she was, unfortunately. It wasn't right, but that's just how it was.
you can't be entitled to shit that wasn't even your husband's. But leave me alone, cat. But anyway, so we're up there, and she's like, I'm trying to keep it as calm as possible. You all need to leave. And we're just like, no, we're not leaving. I said, Danielle, if it's such a big fucking problem, why don't you get the cops? Since you've already talked to City Hall and everything, why don't you go get the cops and bring them up here? She didn't do it. Okay, so there's nothing the police could do about us being up there. Just like
later on, he did go up there and tried to come back, and she did call the cops, and they did make him leave. So
there's nothing the police can do about her being up there. So we're going to continue to stay up there. And, I mean, you're just going to have to get used to it, I guess. But she, anyway, she walks out the door, you know, and we didn't know, that, like, she thought that we thought that she was there by herself. We didn't know she was up there, quite frankly. We didn't give a fuck if she was up there. But she wasn't alone.
Right. This shit was funny. This stuff was funny.
And she wasn't with Sean Persinger.
Oh, no! Emberly! No!
The hell that dude was that walked out of her room. It was some scrawny motherfucker.
Yeah, it was, I don't know who it was, but later on she seen this, I guess. Somebody showed it to her. She was like, that was my little brother. And I was like, girl, I've spoken to your stepmom. There's no way in hell she'd let that boy come up here.
And you're trying to keep everything calm. Everything's gonna be calm. What the fuck are you doing? You know, so it's not Sean. It's somebody else. She just got all kinds of people in and out of his dad's bedroom. He died in that room. That's fucked up. But Jason wanted me to make this video, and he wanted me to post it.
I don't know that he wanted me to do that.
I think the word needs to get around.
I really don't know that he wanted me to do that. Emberly.
The word needs to get around. And we ain't trying to throw her out of that house. She just wanted us to go so she could get that boy out of there, whoever that was. He looked like someone I know, but I just seen him from the back, and I wish I would have recorded it. But now we got data on the phone, and now it works without Wi-Fi.
Oh my god. Ah!
So, I'll definitely be posting more. I want all this shit documented, because I tell you what, she's not entitled to that shit. He just wants to go back home.
okay? He just wants to go home. That's where he grew up. That was his grandmother's house and his great-grandparents' house. That house has been in his family for generations. She's got no right, and it's falling apart. It's nasty. They only use it to go up there and do meth. That's it. It's their drug den.
Oh, I'm starting to get really fucking upset. Oh, God, that fucking bitch.
She only goes up there to fuck strange guys. You know, that's not right. And that is certainly not what the fuck his dad would have wanted. At all. Not at all. And, you know, he asked her, do you miss him? And she ignored him, and then he asked her again, do you miss him? And then she's like, oh, you have no idea. And he was like, yeah, I have no idea. I wouldn't know what it's like to miss my dad. You stupid fucking bitch. But I tell you what, I ain't gonna say nothing to her. I ain't gonna put my hands on her. I ain't putting my hands on anybody. If people want something, they're gonna have to put their fucking hands on somebody first. But I'm not doing anything but helping him get his shit back. And if they want to stay up there, that's fine.
We'll stay up there too.
We're just gonna go up there and do it. I don't give a shit. None of us give a shit. You know, we've been in hiding, it seems like, for a while. And he even told her, I've given you time to be up here. I've given you time to make a decision. I've given you time to be a decent human being, but you still want to be a scumbag. And so they even got rid of his dog. They took all of his dad's shit down. You know, it's fucked up. So this video is public because I want people to see it. We want people to see it. There's nothing that the police can do about us being up there. That was his son. He's allowed up there. You could do something about me being up there, but I doubt it, you know, because I'm not going to be up there causing trouble. You know, we're not going to be doing that. But yeah, she walked out of the room. We're expecting Sean Persinger. And it's some scrawny little motherfucker. Jason says that he thinks that he worked for the city at one point. Shut up. Leave me be.
Jeez,
I don't know who he was. You know, but she was putting on some kind of front, like something bad was going to happen to us if we don't leave. You know, whoever you want to bring, whatever you want to do is not good enough. What's up? At the generator? Alright. That's pretty much all I have to say. I'm keeping this video posted. I usually delete them after I post them, but I'm keeping this one posted, and it's public, so do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Wow. I had some balls. This was a pivotal era. Because it was like losing a second father. No matter what people want to tell me about how I can feel about that, because it was always like, oh, that wasn't your dad. Dude, whatever. He was nicer to me than what my own father was, you know? Seemed like he cared.
Hey, everybody, what's up?
Hey, everybody, what's up? What am I ranting about in the bathroom? I have a laptop this time.
Okay, I'm gonna click on another tab. Does it still work while I'm on another tab, or does
Oh, I'm singing. Never mind.
it pause the screen?
Emberlake. No. Okay, I want to see what this video is. I think all of this shit was singing, but this one looks different. What's the day on it?
Hello, everybody.
Oh, it's another singing video. Okay. I don't want to see that.
I am doing
A song I wrote a long time ago. Was there not a video? I went live like the night me and what's-his-face broke up, you know? What's this?
Alright, good morning. I don't care who has a problem with this, but I'm sick of this. I'm gonna get it out right now.
Oh, I'm talking so low because I'm at my mom's house. I must have moved. Yeah, we have broken up. I don't know when we broke up. Who's the 4 heart reacts? Ooh, somebody ain't there.
I'll be quiet. I got a little one in here sleeping. So I'm trying to be quiet. I got on my other Facebook, and it pisses me off, and it hurts my feelings. Because I was going through some of the old messages from like last summer on there.
And, you know, it's just pathetic. I was begging for him like a fucking dog. I was fucking begging for him. And this motherfucker would belittle me. He would ignore me. He would, like, not fucking take a goddamn shower on fucking purpose.
Jeez. Not true. Okay, I don't want to hear a bunch of...
All I was doing was putting my fucking foot down and telling him that I wasn't putting up with his shit anymore. See what happens when you push too far?
Hold on. What am I
took my brother home.
Oh, here's me describing what happened between me and the ex, and we'll see what I say, and I'll let it play through, and then I'll respond.
I tried to come at him. I didn't try to fucking come at him. Say I tried to come at him. I didn't. And I mean our relationship. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It ended with us beating the shit out of each other. That's how it ended. He tried to say I tried to come at him. I didn't try to fucking come at him. He tried to argue with me in front of my fucking brother, my 11-year-old brother. So I took my brother home, and I came back, and I was putting my foot down, and I was like, listen here, motherfucker, we're either gonna get along, or I'm gonna fucking leave. And it escalated from there. All I was doing was putting my fucking foot down and telling him that I wasn't putting up with his shit anymore. When you put your foot down and a motherfucker don't like it, then they resort to yelling and screaming at you. Then they resort to putting their fucking hands on you. All I was doing was trying to just be like, you ain't gonna fucking talk to me like that. We were arguing, he grabbed me by my fucking neck. I took a couple steps back. Motherfucker still had a hold of me. So I jarred him right in the fucking face. And then I called my mom. And my brothers, they found him. They found him on Main Street. And they fucking kicked the shit out of him. And then he came back.
Fucking meth heads.
Here. And we got into a fight. We got into a fight in this room. And,
oh, okay, this is my apartment.
He took half the wall heater off the wall with him because I shoved him. Oh, I need to go. My new man's here. I don't know what he's doing, but... Oh, he went grocery shopping.
Ow, I just hit my toe. Emily! Oh my lord. It'd be funny if it was just like the neighbors or some shit, but it was somebody coming to see me. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Oh my god, that's fucking funny. My new man's here. He brought groceries.
Get all up here. I'll never find better than you, bitch. I did. Goodbye.
No, you didn't. That guy was a meth head. Oh. Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. I'm so glad.
Alright, good morning.
Okay, so what's this? This looks like me walking at night being mad.
Do you know what? I can't tell if this is front camera or back camera. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I hope y'all can hear me. As long as I don't look like a weirdo to people standing around. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Okay, go ahead.
I was just thinking today
Okay.
how I don't give two fucking shits about my motherfucking little ex.
What is up with this accent?
It's been about 5 years I've been obsessed with this motherfucker.
And it's been about 5 years since we've been broken up. Mwah! The fuck?
And suddenly I just don't give a fuck. I'm doing great. I'm doing well. You know, I'm happy. I'm not a nutcase. I'm not trying to kill myself. I've been just fine ever since he's been gone.
Now, and it came and went and came and went and came and went and came and went. The issue wasn't the boy. The issue Was you? Wow. Imagine that. Imagine not everyone else is the problem. And girl, you wasn't happy. You was hopping from dick to dick to dick. You didn't love this boy as much as you claimed you did. You had something inside you that was empty. And you kept trying to fill it with, you know, stuff and money and dicks and attention and likes and compliments and just wow, I was actually everything I bitched about.
And that's fucking crazy, man. Cause I never thought that I'd be over that motherfucker, you know what I mean? But I am.
But I am.
And you know what? I ain't gonna bother you. I ain't gonna say awful things. I ain't gonna say a motherfucking thing about nothing. Like for real and for once in my life, I feel fine and I feel great and I can say that shit with confidence. I can say all that shit with confidence.
No, you can't. You're literally just not. See, I was like like at some point when I was done dicking around and shit like that, I spent a lot of time alone. Before and then I did meet my husband like in this era where me and the ex had like broken up. But he told me he loved me. He wanted a relationship. I was running around here doing shit like this. I wasn't ready for no fucking relationship, you know?
And I'm so proud of that. Because let me tell you something, that little fucking shrimp, he pissed me off all the time. It was fucking rude. It was terrible, absolutely terrible for my self-esteem.
That is true. I will stand by that.
Always made me just feel like garbage.
But that's you. It's always, they made me feel, they did this, they did that. Stop letting motherfuckers control how you feel.
Bitch. And this whole time, I haven't said really hardly much of anything on Facebook about any of it. But you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. Compare these two situations because they're completely different. But when I came home from work and seen that he was gone and seen that his shit was gone, the relief I felt and the amount of weight lifted off my shoulders was very similar to when my dad died. I'm not comparing him to my father at all. I'm just saying, fucking terrorized me. Just, I don't think he even meant to do it, but still.
I don't even think it was him doing it. I just think you didn't get therapy for any of the abuse you endured, and it started to just come out and come on to other people, you know.
I'm just so fucking happy it's done. And I'm so glad that I just don't fucking, I'm not obsessing over that motherfucker no more.
Oh, that's a lie.
I'm fucking free.
I'm free.
You know, like I can't tell you how fucking good that shit feels. And this isn't some kind of diss or whatever. This ain't.
Yes, it is.
Me being disrespectful or nothing.
Yes, it is. You are disrespectful.
So fucking glad it's fucking done. Fucking over with. And I don't fucking think about this shit no more.
Yeah, you do, though.
Well, yeah. That's all I wanted to share with you motherfuckers. Y'all have a good motherfucking night.
Well, isn't that very polite?
You know what?
You know what? I'll have a look at this kind of stuff another time, I think. What's that? Oh. Okay, yeah, you see how things change, like me ranting, and then like this video, here's the first video of my husband and I. And then there's ultrasound videos, pregnant belly videos, baby videos, baby, 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 babies, baby. Yeah. Oh, I ought to make a video of just like me reacting to all of Melina's Snapchat videos and shit like that. Alright. You'd get your ass kicked for talking like that in Baltimore. What the fuck is that supposed to mean, Selena? And I didn't even see these, comments on the fucking live chat. It's stupid, it's cringe, and I definitely do not speak like that anymore. Get your ass kicked talking like that in Baltimore. Well, I guess I'd show him what a good old-fashioned country ass whooping is. And, we're allowed to carry guns here. So, catch me out in the cornfield, how about that? I know it. Pittsburgh, like I said, I wasn't cool in Pittsburgh. I see, like in Pittsburgh, I was walking around using the you know, the N-A word. Nobody ever confronted me. Probably didn't say it to the right people that would have confronted me, you know, but it was a stupid fucking time, okay? And I'm sorry for a lot of the ignorant shit that I say in these live streams, and I'm sure there's gonna be worse things. Let's look at this stupid transformation thing. Okay. Here we go. And you see, the accent didn't even sound good. It didn't even sound good. What's brave? Saying that shit? Yeah, I didn't care. I really didn't. I really, didn't. You know I don't have a problem with anybody. Like, I just... Just a loser, I guess. Something. I'm not a racist, just a loser. Oh, that Colleen Ballinger shit. The only thing I've groomed is my 2 Persian cats. Ah! I'm embarrassed. It's cringe. What do you mean, oh, I know? I don't know what you're saying it about. I have to pee so bad. I'm so hungry. I don't want to make anything to eat. Yeah, all of it's just gonna be really, 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 really cringe. But I'm willing to face it, and I'm willing to dissect it all with all of you. With all one of two, 3 of you, maybe, one day. Grown into a better person. I've grown into a better person. Thank you! Oh, okay, yeah. I never have, I mean... I know I did some edgy shit when I was a teenager, and I'm probably not gonna get into that kind of stuff. It was for shock factor, mostly, you know? It wasn't, I don't genuinely believe in any of the bad things. I'm respectful as long as you're respectful to me. You know. Try to be. But I got issues. I'm gonna get off here. Gonna pee. I didn't even tell my husband I was live streaming or anything. I just kind of like disappeared for 2 hours. So, yep. Probably be seeing more of my streams. Maybe. As long as I can sit.